is like a cute little background. Like, it's very homey. Like, you're at home just sitting and talking with me. Like, this is cute. Excuse me, who invited you to the party? You are not welcome here. This face does not need you. All these breakouts, like, what? Hi friends, it's your guy Eli Levi, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Hello, my name's Eli Levi, and I am a cruelty-free makeup YouTuber here on this platform. Just chilling it out, living it up, you know how it is. Why am I saying this? Why am I doing this? I don't know. So for today's video, I thought I'd do something a little fun. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I need a break from like life. Life can be just so hectic and busy, and you just kind of want to like shut everything out and sit down and just play with makeup. So in today's video, I'm testing out the silicone infused super sponge. I know it's like a challenge video, but it's kind of also a review video. So I saw Tati do a video using this sponge, and she said nothing but great things about it, so I ended up buying it because I wanted to test it out for myself. I just got this maybe a month ago in the mail, and I wanted to test this out, see if it's any good, you know, just to see how it compares to like beauty blenders and like the other beauty sponges out there. I've been seeing this trend that go around YouTube where makeup artists will sub out all of their brushes for a beauty sponge. So whatever products I use that don't come with an applicator, I have to use the sponge. I thought this was pretty neat and I wanted to test it out. So I thought, what better way to test it out than using a brand new silicone infused super sponge. And hopefully this will transform my face into something beautiful. So if you scroll down, there's a subscribe button right there. If you haven't pressed it already, you should do that. Join the fam over here. I like to call us the cruelty-free gang, but we'll see. We're playing with that. My friends kind of disagree with me on that. So if you hit subscribe and you want to join the gang, make sure to also hit that notification bell, because then that'll notify you the next time I upload, because YouTube kind of does this thing where they won't let you know when someone's uploaded, which kind of sucks. But if you want to get my notifications, make sure to hit that bell as well. Oh my god, that rhymed! Ooh, look at me with bars. Why do I keep doing this? I don't know. I'm making a fool out of myself. Ugh. You could probably tell, I couldn't find my cruelty-free shirt, which is, I know, really bad. I need to find it. I'll find it somewhere. But today, I thought I'd show off this shirt. It says, "Animals are not ingredients," and I got it at the Green Box Shop. It's on Instagram. You can like search it up. I think they have a store online. They have all these kinds of incredible activism shirts. So one of them is kind of like being vegan. So although it says animals are not ingredients and it's kind of referring to food, I thought to myself, why not make it about makeup? All makeup used on my channel, including the super sponge, is cruelty-free. That being said, let's get into the song. Cruelty-free or it's not for me. If you want to see how I do a full face of makeup only using a super sponge as a beauty tool, then make sure to keep on watching. Alright, so I'm just gonna go in with primer, because that's how I normally start things. Okay, so I'm going in with the Cover FX Gripping Primer. So I'm just putting the gripping primer on the perimeters of my face. I'm using my fingers just because it's easier. I didn't want to use the sponge. I can use my fingers because they're not a brush. I'm also taking it down the neck because I put makeup there, you know. In order to fill in all my pores around my T-zone area, I go in with the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer base. So I'm just adding this primer just to my cheeks and my nose, just to help smooth any pores. But this primer, a little bit does go a long way. Well, Mac just got here, so I'm gonna stop the video. Come here, just say hi.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Hi. What do I?
You have to look up there, because that's the camera.
So
But you're not in the shot.
I was looking at the other camera.
You're not in the shot.
Hi.
This is Mac.
This is so...
What? Isn't it weird?
Yes.
Wait, but just like
you're talking to nobody.
Talking to nobody, right? Imagine just like sitting and talking to yourself for hours. Like, that's why I'm insane. Now I understand why if I get so awkward on camera, like, that's literally why I'm talking to myself.
Yeah, you're literally talking to nobody. You're talking to a ring and a fuzzy thing and a lens.
Exactly. Alright, so I'm using the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. I've been using this every video, so it's pretty obvious what I'm using. I've used like all of it. There's like nothing coming out. No! Give me more foundation! That did not sound good. I know there's a lot in here, it's just like stuck. Okay, so I've never actually tried this yet, so this is gonna be exciting. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot concealer. What? How do you just forget it? It's such an essential part. Oh my god. I have to go get it. Damn it. For concealer today, I'm going in with the Becca Aqualuminous Perfecting Concealer in the shade Fair, I think. Yep. And the NYX Professional Makeup HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. I feel like one thing I'm not enjoying about this sponge is that it's so hard at the tip. And then as we get to the base of it, it's really soft. The tip of the sponge feels so like firm, like way more firm than like an actual beauty blender. But I do have to say that the bottom of the sponge is softer than a beauty blender, so I don't know what they're doing. So I got a lot of liquid products because I thought since I'm only able to use beauty blender, why not use more liquid products? Flower Beauty makes these blush bombs, and I have the shade Pinched and the shade Nectar, and they're really pretty blushes that you can buy at like CVS or Ulta, and a little bit goes a long way. I just like to mix the two shades together because I think they're prettier together. All the lights kind of make it weird, but it's a really pretty like apricot color. And I'm just gonna use my sponge and blend it on. Okay, so I'm using the NYX Wonder Sticks. I bought one of these a while ago and I haven't used... Can you be any louder? I know. I'm using the bronzer stick. I haven't actually used it in a while, so why not use it today? Because we're using all liquid cream products. Oh. Oh, I almost set my face and Mac told me I had this like huge line that I didn't blend out yet. Whoops. This is why he's here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I got all of the liquid products done on my face. I like how my skin's looking. I think the blender is doing a great job. So now to set everything in place, I'm gonna be using the Beauty Bakery Flour Setting Powder. This is in the shade Translucent. And I'm just gonna set it using the sponge like I always do. So I just did my brows off camera using the ColourPop eyebrow pencil. It doesn't like have its own separate brush, so I just used that. But moving on to eyeshadow. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Since I can't use brushes, I have to use the beauty sponge. So this will be pretty interesting to see how I can blend eyeshadow with the sponge, but we'll see, we'll make it work. All right, so today I'm using the Jackie Aina palette. It has a lot of nice neutral colors, so I thought that I would be okay with using this today. If you haven't seen my review on this palette, I just did one. If you want to see the review on this palette that I did just after the end of the video, this video will pop up, but it's also an end card right up here, so if you want to click that, you can do that as well. Whatever you please. Of course, we can't use the brush, so that's gotta go. Wish me luck, and we'll see what we can do. So I'm probably gonna start off with the most basic neutral shade in the palette. I'm gonna go in with Ginger, and I'm just tapping my blender in there. Gosh, this is so weird. Okay, and I'm just tapping on that shade, starting off on the lid just to see where the shade can go. Well, it does look a little patchy. This is a little difficult to blend out just because I'm using the same sponge that we've been using. I really want to like succeed in this challenge, so I'm being really careful on where I'm placing the shadow, but it's not blending out so well. I'm not really surprised by this because it's a beauty sponge. It's not like a brush, but I'm trying to make it work here. I'm seeing maybe like blending it out like this might work, but I don't see it doing much. I'm a little nervous about making it any darker than it is just because of how this is looking right now. I'm gonna go in with the shade Edges, and I'm gonna pack that on the outer third. At least try to. Gosh, this is so hard. I'm trying to keep this real simple, but it's not so easy. I'm really nervous, but I'm gonna use the shade Credit. I'm really nervous about using the shade just because of how dark it is. Well, that doesn't look so good. Just keeping it real here. I'm not doing so well. This is really hard because it's not blending. I think for right now, this is the best we're gonna get. Since I normally go in with my fingers anyway, I'm just gonna use my fingers. I wanna go into the shade Doles, which is this green gold pearlescent shade, and I'm gonna pack that on my eyelid. Ooh. Max says using my finger is cheating. I don't think so. Comment down below if you think it's cheating or not. I wanna know what you think, because I feel like My fingers aren't like brushes, so I feel like why can't I utilize them? I normally do anyway. He thinks that since I'm not using the sponge, it's cheating, but I don't think so. Wow, that shade is so pretty. I'm gonna go in with Trust Issues, which is like a lighter shade. Trust Issues. And I'm gonna go in the inner corners. Okay, so for the lower lash line, I'm gonna go into Ginger. Ooh, it's pigmented. Okay. Okay, so surprisingly, it blended out on the lower lash line kind of like perfectly. Mac, do you see the lower lash line? I just did that with the sponge.
Oh, that's good.
I know. I'm gonna go in with Credit, which is the darker shade, and kind of put that right close up to the lash line. I tried my best blending it out. It's really hard to use a sponge. It's really hard for me to use a sponge to blend out my eyeshadow, but I think I did a pretty okay job. The bottom lash line was way easier than the lid and like the crease area, but I made it work, I think. I'm gonna add mascara. This is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara and the Lily Lashes in the style LA. And I'm gonna do that off camera and then I'll be right back. The lashes are on and they're really pretty like usual. I mean, you know, these are the regular lash, but honestly, it definitely distracts from like the horrible eyeshadow blending. All right, so let's just move on to lips. So since this is a pencil, I mean, I can't exactly draw it on using the sponge. So since it's already like the lip pencil, I'm just gonna draw it on. I'm using the lip liner by I Love Study E X Colourpop in this shade Curvy. So I'm using the Smashbox lipstick in the shade Fair Game, and it's one of those always on liquid lipsticks, which are really, really good. I'm gonna use my beauty sponge and see if I can get a smooth application, just for fun. I think it's blending out really well. I did not highlight it. Okay, I'm highlighting my face using the same brush. I'm using the Colourpop highlighter in the shade Flexitarian. Oh boy, I hope this isn't like too metallic. Wow, okay, that's really metallic. I'm using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist to set everything together. And I'm gonna set it using my fan that I got in China. So this is the completed look only using this sponge. So I actually don't hate the makeup look. Wait, Mac, come here. Tell me what you think. I need your honest opinion, because I know you give it to me straight.
Okay, I will admit, the eyeshadow, you can definitely tell it was not done with the brush.
No? Okay, wait, I'm looking. Okay, so you don't think it's as smooth as it could be?
No.
Okay. It's hard to tell, because like on camera it doesn't look that bad, but I think in person it does look a little patchy. I agree.
I think the rest of it's good though.
Because like the skin was just like using a beauty blender,
Yeah.
You know?
The lips look surprisingly good.
I know, right? I didn't realize that like using this as a lip tool would actually smooth out my lips. It's actually a really good color too.
It is a good color. Overall, I like it.
Thank you. All right, move over. Thank you, Mac, for your honest opinion. But yeah, I kind of agree with him. The eyeshadow does look a little patchy. The highlight kind of went on too strong and kind of looks a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. But honestly, everything else looks pretty good. I'm actually really happy with myself, and I'm happily surprised that I was able to get through it with only using this as brush. So let me know in the comments how you think I did, what do you think about my makeup look, and let me know if you're interested in actually buying the sponge. See, the thing is, like, it's the same price as a beauty blender, and I actually do like my beauty blender better, even though this was a little bit more firm and this was a little bit more soft. I don't know, it's not as good as a beauty blender, and it's the same price, so this actually might be a little bit more expensive because it's also like paying for shipping and stuff. This sponge could easily be $25, but like a beauty blender from frickin' Sephora and Ulta is like $20. The Real Technique sponge is really good, and that's like $6. I mean, it was a really nice like bottom of the sponge, and the top was okay. But honestly, why not buy a beauty blender? It doesn't make any sense to like go out of your way to buy this. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up for me and subscribe down below. I post every Tuesday. Hopefully this went up on Tuesday. If it doesn't, I'll be pissed. Anyway, I post every Tuesday, and so make sure to hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye guys.